Hello guys, welcome to the Trading Parrot. I'm going to do a very quick update. It seems like you guys are enjoying the early morning updates, very short videos. So this video is going to contain an update on the 4-hour development, the target of 75K. There's some new developments on that, and I'm also going to cover the daily. As you can see, on Wednesday, on 20th of March, actually, we had a bullish engulfing candle right here, this green one here that is engulfing the previous day, the 19th of March. That was very bullish, but so far we haven't done a continuation. What we need to fully become bullish on the daily is very simple. We need to overcome this area of the all-time high that currently is resistance located at 69 to 69.5. That's where we have the all-time high from the previous cycle, and we need to conquer that. That currently is resistance. And if we look at the bottom of the chart, we can see my RSI that initially had this level of support of 54, but then it broke below and created another one at 46. So I'm tempted to move this line to here now and to start thinking that the momentum is pointing in this direction. And since we still don't have a push high to form what we could say is our future resistance, we don't know if this is going to be placed like this or if it's going to push higher. So I'm still leaving it there. We don't have an option to decide where is it going to go. But what we do know is that eventually this is going to do some sort of dead cat bounce somewhere in this area, and that's what I'm expecting. And it's probably going to challenge the all-time high if we continue bullish. Of course, if this bearish candle here went even lower than 61.5K, then we will have to say goodbye to challenging the all-time high. Let's continue with the 4-hour. That's where I see more opportunity. We can see that again on Wednesday at 1 in the afternoon, when we have the breakout, very quickly we made a move to our target right here of RSI 56. It went slightly higher. The targeting price was 67.5, but we made it to 68, just 500 above, but it actually played out as resistance. That's what's currently holding us and pushing us down here. This still looks like a bullish flag, and I want to know if we are going to break out to the upside. Remember that my target is still to go to the top here at 71 RSI, and that yesterday was at around 75K. But you can see that my reverse RSI is coming down, meaning that it's pushing down the target now as low as 73.7, but you need to keep an eye on how is this development, because it might push the target even lower. Of course, the head and shoulder target is still 75, but the top of the triangle is coming down and down and down the further we go to the right. Therefore, it's a combination of both targets. The thing that is new today is I have a bearish target as well, because nothing is for granted in trading. You should get used to that. And you can see that my left shoulder spans to 74, and now I have accommodated my right shoulder. It used to be smaller if you watch the previous video, but I was forced to make it as large as the left shoulder, meaning that we are now touching the downwards sloping channel in white here, formed by these dotted white lines, and that's what's holding us. But if we lose that and we re-enter into this white channel, then it's very likely that we are going to come down here to 58.5. That is where we have the first pivot of the monthly CPR. And you can see that there's also these orange and red lines that are formed by my forecast bearish. That is, if we don't manage to re-enter this structure and we had a final flash to the downside, the RSI might come down and touch here the red line that is located at an RSI of 28. Is slightly lower than the 30 that we've been holding, but since this red line is coming down, we can easily get from 26 to 28. So that's my bearish target that is coinciding with the CPR, and it's not a bad hypothesis. It's actually a good one, because we are in a month of a virgin CPR. We have never touched it. We've been only a few dollars away. Of course, in some exchanges we did touch it. I'm checking Binance, the one with the largest volume, but we could easily come and actually give a full touch to the monthly CPR, meaning that we also touch the target of the RSI here on the downside. And maybe from here, we start building up and challenge our new dotted red line. I noticed this red line dotted is new on the RSI. I noticed it this morning that it perfectly matches with all the stops there. So it could be that it's going to be holding us within this area here before we can actually push back up. And maybe by the time we do that, we get rid of the full yellow triangle of all this period, and maybe we just form something around here. You know, you need to be prepared for everything, and it's about the confirmation points. So confirmation for losing the head and shoulder target to the upside is breaking below 64.5 and entering within the downwards sloping white channel formed by these white dots here. And if we break above 67.8, 68, all this line here, which is the neck of the head and shoulders, we can still push up, and the target now is in between 73.6 and 75. So I hope you like the update. Have a look at the description. There's full of exchanges with discounts. I recommend you to have a look at OKX, and our new partner is BingX, a new exchange that is in partnership with us, and it means that you can trade with perpetuals, with futures, and without needing KYC, unless you are in China or in Hong Kong, but anywhere else in the world, you can trade without KYC. The only exception is that in US and UK and Canada, you might need to use VPN, but you can still trade, which is great. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Possibly later today, I'll give you another update. That depends on the volatility as well. If we are still just at the same price, I might skip the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment below to motivate me to keep doing these updates. Bye-bye.